Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be planting the radishes, the spinach, and my Swiss chard and lettuce. I just have to take this off, get that done, because it's about to rain. And I'm sick and tired of the rain trying to delay me from planting, so I'm just going to make this quick. So, let's go. but the clouds were coming in. I ended up having to work my landscape job, and it was all blue sky sunshine all day until I got off and saw the rain clouds were coming in, and I wanted to plant that Swiss chard, the butterhead lettuce, and my radishes, and the spinach. So we planted 4 things today, technically 5 because the 2 varieties of radish, but the Swiss chard looks like absolute dog poo, but that's because I left the greenhouse fabric on and opened one side of the face and then the 2 other sides, but it got up to 55 degrees today, so they basically cooked in there while I was at work. So hopefully, crossing my fingers, they're okay, and I just watered them and they will spring back to life. I'm keeping the cover off, and when the rain decides to come, I'll let it rain on the bed and they can have some extra water, and I'm hoping they stay alive. That was my bad, 110%. Probably shouldn't have planted them, but they needed to go in the ground because I need to see if they'll actually grow. My fault. We'll see if they do. If not, I'll take them out and transplant more mature ones that aren't fried. So, crossing my fingers. But now the spinach is in, and the butterhead lettuce is in, and I'm looking forward to them radishes. I labeled everything so that way I don't get lost on where's what. And looking at the bed and the spacing that I did, we are not going to be able to put the basil and the oregano in that bed and fit the peas in there as well. So I'll take the basil and oregano and move it elsewhere. Probably in the 8x8 in between the tomatoes. Basil and tomatoes are good companion plants, and I'm pretty sure oregano and tomatoes are good companion plants. So we'll do that. But other than that, now the first 4x8 is finally almost all the way filled in. I just need to go get those green beans, but it's still in the cold temperatures. We'll just have to see, play by ear. So, other than that, we finally got to plant. I'm so happy for that. Just in a hurry, which wasn't fun, but I needed to get it in before it rained because I didn't want to have them in a muddy mess. But other than that, hopefully soon, if people will answer their phones, we can actually get the dirt. And then we can continue planting the broccoli and the dill. We can plant out the onions here soon in May. Broccoli can go in, I just need it to be filled up in this tri-tier, but I need dirt. And then I'll do a cover for them because it still gets pretty cold at night. And other than that, all I have to do is wait for more plants to grow and go get other plants that I don't have seeds for at the plant nursery. So, with that, thank you for watching my chaotic planting, and I will give you guys an update here in a little bit to see if the Swiss chard survived. If it didn't, totally my fault. My bad. Cross my fingers, it lived. So, thank you for watching my chaos, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching Little Patch of Heaven. Alright, bye.